Hello, Aries. So, in this reading, we have Pisces, we have Scorpio, and we have Aries. These signs may be relevant, they may not be. In this reading, it talks about carrying burdens, feeling overwhelmed, taking on too much. For some of you, there could be home construction going on or work being done around the home or the family. Could be something similar to that type of energy. You're seeing some sort of promise coming forward, some new growth regarding your future. Yet it's still weighing on you heavenly. Okay. Some of you, this may have something to do with the passing of a relative. It's weighing on you heavily. You are very passionate about something and you may not have considered all of the ramifications and found yourself in somewhat of a barren state. I feel like this is a situation where you were given protection of some sort or help of some sort. But now a situation is in suspension. I feel in this particular case that you're choosing to stay in a state of limbo. I'm fine here. Maybe that's what you're telling people or what you're trying to tell yourself. I think that the truth is you're trying to figure out how to get out of this or how to ease some sort of transition. I really do get the feeling that you're pretending as if everything is okay in some sense of the word. You may have hung someone else out to dry by keeping this situation in suspension, and you are very aware that you've done it. There's something very karmic and fated regarding a changed choice. This could be a stuck changed choice, meaning I'm not going to allow something to happen or to go through or to progress as it naturally should. Forcing circumstances. And it has something to do with shame because I heard the word shame. And also about fairness. I also got the term what comes around goes around with this Wheel of Fortune. So what you put out comes back to you, whether that's good or that's bad. There's something about a destination that you are trying to attain. I really do get this feeling of plans that were created. You had this vision, and you had more than one choice about how to go about it. This is a contemplative energy. This is not something that was done unknowingly or without forethought. Some of you could be traveling also, but I'm also getting a feeling that some of you built a wall, whether that's literally or emotionally, between yourself and someone else. There was the gentle choice, and then there was the, I guess you would call it, worldly choice. Usually the worldly choice is going to be a little bit more harsh or greedy or self-serving. The softer choice is seeing the love and humanity within yourself and the other person or situation. Again, I get very passionate about this. Very idealistic is another thing that I'm seeing here. You had this great idea that you were very passionate about, and you had those at least two choices regarding it, most likely. There's something here about a deception. This stuck and changed choice was a deception, a facade. It was pretend. It was someone trying to get one over on someone else. This too was a choice. This deception. So you stuck and changed a choice, is the way it comes out here. And if this is not you, this is somebody that you're dealing with. Now, either you were deceived into improving a final decision at work, or you were deceptive about improving a final decision at work. This could be, for some of you, that work settlement that was stolen. And when I say stolen, if it didn't go to the person it was meant to go to, it was stolen, whether you profited or did not. For some of you, there could have been a deception involving a third party's final decision at work as well. And I give all of the possible things that I see that it could be, because not everyone's story is going to be the same. Someone could have gotten written up and deceived. It was a concocted story. This is definitely very karmic and faded with the Wheel of Fortune and the Karma card. It's very faded what's happening regarding this situation at work. Now, some of you don't work, okay? So this could be involving someone else's work that you somehow tampered with or they tampered with, or it could just be something that you were working on. But this is happening for a couple of reasons: karma, fate, and over focus on material wealth. I also get the feeling of someone going back trying to clean up the crime scene, so to speak. Could be working to like deep hours of the night or morning. As well, for some of you, burning the midnight oil, as they say. Someone also could have lost some money because of your decision, or vice versa. And it was because of some control issues that you yourself were dealing with. I feel frustration and control issues. Potentially because you were left out in the cold. This could feel as if you tried to control a situation and felt like the outcome was all for nothing. And so now you may be defensive or blocking people, combative, protective, because you know the swords are about to fall. This is anxiety, sleepless nights, repetitive, looping thoughts, fear. Basically, what happened is that you felt burdened by a choice, so you controlled it. And you're filled with fear because you made improvements to this decision. And for some of you, you controlled the deception by being left out in the cold. For some, that may mean that, for instance, I don't have to make a choice if I'm not there. or I can control a choice if it looks like I had nothing to gain and I walk away. But that was all a facade because you were overwhelmed about improving a situation. Blocking someone or being defensive against someone, and you stuck a final decision. Now you have fear because you changed a work choice. This is a very fearful energy, especially not expecting this for fire signs, but that's what I'm seeing. There was something here, and I'm going to be honest with you, I literally got this sentence for some of you. Basically, you waited to do something because you were financially invested. It was like a matter of time frames. I don't know how to explain that. Either way, this caused confusion, and that's what you wanted, was to cause confusion. Because you agreed to make improvements to this decision. Some of you may be looking at a possible job loss for what you've done. That's not going to be for everybody. Also feel like someone may have been pushed out of their job. But it's being made out as that that's not what happened when it is. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and leave it at that. And if this reading resonates with you, please give it a thumbs up. Feel free to share it. And if you're not already subscribed, please do. Okay, this just caught my attention. This is all about some sort of communication at work, or contract or agreement. This also could be something where you're trying to improve your work situation, or you're trying to improve your public reputation. And that's why you did what you did. All right, guys. See you again soon.